Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to my channel, my name is Lissabeta Kalag, your go-to Vedic astrologer, psychic medium, intuitive coach, spiritual mentor, here to guide you through the mysteries of karma and how it truly, really works. So today's question is, can karma be erased? Can it be healed? This is actually one of the most powerful and most misunderstood spiritual questions I get that I think people ask, and rightfully so, because the word karma has such a bad rap, right? So let's get to the truth in this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell so you never miss a spiritual update or divine download. So let's get to it. Let's start here. Karma is not a punishment. It's feedback. It's the energetic residue of your past thoughts and actions and intentions, right? So karma can be created in this life. It can also be carried over from past lives. So there's three main types of karmas. There's the Sanchita karma, which is like the accumulated karma that you acquire from your past lives. Remember what I said in the other video? It's almost like stored stuff in a bank, okay? Then you have the Prarabdha karma, which is the karma being experienced. I call it the activated karma. This is the karma that gets activated in this lifetime. And then we have the Kriyamana karma. This is the karma that you are creating right now with your every thought, your every choice, your every action via your free will, right? So can we really heal it? Can we really erase it? Can we really heal it? Well, let's talk about this a little bit more. So technically, karma cannot be deleted like a computer file. You can't go in there and go boop, delete, right? But it's energy, and it's energy that can be transformed and neutralized and healed. Remember, energy has to go somewhere. When you're holding energy, it's like water. You could transform water into a gas, into a liquid, but you just can't get rid of it, right? So it has to go somewhere. So this is the same thing with karma. It's energy, and you have to be able to transmute it. But how you do that is really up to you. So once we become aware of our karmic patterns, we gain the power to interrupt the cycles and make new choices. It's almost like I laugh because I remember when I started learning about this, I almost felt like you're going to an AA meeting. Awareness is the first step. And you know what? As funny as that sounds, and I'm not making fun of anyone who goes to AA meetings, but it's the truth. Awareness really is the first step to anything that you're trying to conquer, do, any kind of goal you're trying to reach. So it's really important to have awareness and to understand what's going on here, right? So you got to interrupt the cycles. You have to make the new choices. And just imagine karma's like a fire. You can either put that out, or you're going to keep feeding it and make it get bigger and bigger and bigger. And we don't want to do that, right? Because what happens when the fire gets too big? We get burnt out. Sometimes it's too much. So karma dissolves when a lesson is learned, when conscious action replaces the unconscious reaction. Remember, your unconscious reaction, your unconscious thinking, that's all stored memory, right? So yes, to answer your question, karma can be healed, but not erased blindly, right? It gets resolved with awareness, forgiveness, and soul work. Yes, you have to do the work. Some of you are like, gosh, why do I have to do the work? You got to do the work. So how do you heal karma? So here are a few ways to begin healing karma. So again, one is through awareness, identifying the repeated patterns in love, health, finance, etc., your self-worth, etc., etc., etc. These are like the breadcrumbs, right? These are the clues. Two, forgiveness. This is really, really, really huge, because forgiving yourself and others, the purpose is not to excuse the action, but it's really to help release that emotional bond you have with your behavior and the patterns, right? It's like cutting things out. Three, through self-service, right? Serving others shifts your karma really quick, because acts of kindness ripple, right? They have a ripple effect, right? They ripple through your soul record. So when you do that, that like really helps to shift the energy. 4, you could do mantras, you could do prayers. Some Vedic mantras would be the Maha Mrityun Jaha mantra. I know it's a long word. I'll leave it in the comments in case you, in the description, in case you're interested. Or the Gayatri mantra. I love that one. That also helps to really cleanse karmic, debts and debris, like the energy of it. 5, you can also do, Vedic astrology remedies such as, rituals, stones, fasting, making donations on specific days to balance the karma. 6, you can, intuitive healing, doing the inner work, like meditation, journaling, doing the shadow work, right? When you're like in therapy, you're doing the shadow work. This all really helps to bring the subconscious karma to light. Okay, so healing karma is less about being perfect, and it's so much more about being present and conscious and aligned. Okay, so let me give you an example. So just imagine, a man kept, real life example, this man kept attracting partners who were disrespecting his success, belittling his dreams, his goals, his aspirations, but through doing the work, he was able to uncover a karmic pattern rooted in his past life where he abused power. And in this life, he grew up in a home where, his ambition was constantly shut down. He's put down about it. So by learning how to own his worth, setting stronger energetic boundaries, releasing the guilt, he didn't realize he was carrying, he was able to finally attract a partner who uplifted him, who celebrated him, who wanted to join him in reaching his goals. So that's karmic healing in real time. It's not mystical woo-woo fluff stuff. It's like real soul journey, soul level transformation. So yes, karma can absolutely be healed when we take spiritual accountability and responsibility for our lives. You're not a prisoner of your past. You are the co-creator of your destiny. And so your karma is a map, not a life sentence, to how you can do that. So remember, the more aware you are, the more loving and aligned you are, the faster you can transmute that old energy into something like some spiritual power, into something really, really powerful, and then a really spiritual power. So let me know in the comments if you've noticed any karmic patterns in your life and what are you doing to heal them. If this video resonates with you, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who's walking the spiritual path, who's trying to, get their shit together. And if you want to personalize Vedic astrology reading so we could dig into your karma, and if you want some, mentorship and coaching, head over to astrodevi.com, where you could also find me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. So until next time, stay super grounded, stay empowered, always trust your intuition and trust yourself on your soul's journey, because you ultimately know what's best for you. And it's so important to get in the habit of trusting that. So until next time, I'll see y'all soon. Have a really good one, guys.